Okay, Pisces, how are you doing? How's life treating you? And you guys were leveling up big time, getting really having relationships, some type of significant relationship was very fulfilling to help you connect with the deepest part of yourself, authentic version of you. It was through a relationship, right? That you were able to witness yourself for the trueness of who you are. All right, so that's what had come through last week. So let's find out what Source has to say to you for this week as Pluto moves into Aquarius. This week of transformation. Okay. Oops. Did it go in the chair? Oh, it's right here. Six of Swords, Four of Cups, and one more, please. 10 of Wands. The bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. All right, so you're definitely focused on work right now, Pisces. Definitely focused on work. You have been refining a skill within yourself as far as work is concerned, and it's beginning to pay off. That's what this Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is telling us. It's beginning to pay off. All of the things that you have been focused on and refining within you and really getting good at. We have the Six of Swords that is reversed, all right? Now, the Six of Swords is trying to bring you out of an emotionally turbulent time and into something that is much calmer. Okay. Now, in order for you to gain the peace and clarity, you have to go down through into those deep, heavy, turbulent emotions so that you can pull out the wisdom. Okay. Now, this is Pluto in action, is what this Six of Swords is all about. This Pluto in action to be able to gain the insight that is necessary for you to understand why you did things that you did, understand what you had believed that brought you to why you did the things that you did, and understand how you can give up an old, outdated thought process in order to own a higher perspective, in order to allow things to be easier for yourself. That's what it is. I think that there are things that you thought that you had to go about them in a very hard way. Like it was very challenging, maybe climbing up the corporate ladder or something along those lines that you thought that you had to prove to yourself, prove to others who you were. And you're going down into, why did I ever believe that I owed anybody anything in the first place when it's always just been me that I've needed to impress ever. It's only ever been yourself, Pisces, that you needed to impress. Okay. So now we have the Four of Cups. So you guys are down in there. You guys are definitely down in the depths of this whole working out your work ethic. That's what I'm feeling here. Working out your work ethic in order to receive an opportunity that better suits you. We definitely have the Tower here showing up for you. That's a sudden burst of enlightenment. We have the Two of Swords here, or it's something that you can't quite see yet. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands upright. The Nine of Wands upright. Adventure. Excitement. Going forward without worrying about... I mean, it's not quite as reckless as the Knight of Swords, but I think that it's much more bold. I do. I think that there's I think that there's a more of a sense of independence with the Knight of Wands. creative independence, creative power, and moving boldly that way. So I always feel like that the Knight of Swords has somebody else involved. Like there's, because it's information, right? I always feel like there's somebody else there. It always seems to me like it involves somebody else. The Knight of Wands doesn't need anybody else, okay, to experience what he wants to experience. Now, he can involve other people, certainly. This can be, very bold, romantic type scenarios, okay? We're going to use the word romantic, and they may not have anything to do with like romance, but you get what I'm saying. So the Knight of Wands is definitely bold, creative. He's entrepreneurship. It's travel. It's go for it. No questions asked. I'm going for it. I don't need anybody else's approval. Okay. I'm going to take what I want. I'm going to do what I want. All right. And then there's the Hermit. Okay. So we have two cards within these three here that are very introspective in nature. All right. So there's the Four of Cups, where you don't feel like you're necessarily getting what you want, but you're not going to settle for less. There's the Hermit that's asking you to go deep within and go boldly forward with what you discover inside of yourself. You're definitely having to look within. Okay. Getting in touch with the emotions is going to give you that eureka moment. The Ten of Wands is talking about now what you have worked hard on is now opening. Your ships are coming in. Your ship's coming in. You're standing in a veritable gold mine here. It's not a desert. It is a sea of gold, a sea of opportunity, and you are planning those steps. Ooh, you are being very strategic right now with your career moves. Yeah. You're building. Yes, you are building a strong team. Yeah, that's what it is. You're going to only be a part of a strong team. You are going to be uplifted and well recognized within your team. You are going to collaborate on a mutual respect level. I want a couple more cards here because this is good for you guys, Pisces. We got the Devil. What you breaking up with there? What are you breaking up with? What are you breaking up with? Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups. Seven of Cups and Page of Wands. Okay, so Devil, Queen of Cups. I'm going to show you these. Seven of Cups. Is it backwards for you guys? I don't know which way is which. This way. Okay. So we have the Devil here, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. That's a lot of emotional energy there. That's a lot of creative energy. What I want to know, and we have we have the Page of Wands. This is information on a situation that you're familiar with in terms of work. Okay. I want to know more about that Devil. I want to know more about him. We have the King of Cups and the Five of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. We got, okay, so to add to the mix here with this Devil, we have you being 100% emotionally stable or dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, this is Scorpio energy. There could be a conflict with a Scorpio. All right. Now, what you're being asked to do is to alleviate yourself from any codependent tendencies that you may have had in the past when it comes to a creative situation, a work situation, and or somebody that you're involved with that is a Scorpio. Okay. So You're being asked to just be able to 100% trust your abilities at this point. You're being asked to allow yourself to impress yourself with what you're capable of and not take on anybody else's emotions, because your emotions now need to 100% be aligned with the fulfillment of your desires, because you're getting what you're getting it. You are getting it. You are getting a very emotionally fulfilling team here, and there is a sudden realization around where you had been placing your emotions and how they belong to you. You cannot overcompensate for anybody else anymore. I think that it's very Piscean to be able to root for the underdog and to help lift other people up where they feel like they have been broken or are in, where they, maybe you see, or you will allow them to believe that they had not been capable of showing up completely and fully as themselves. And you've sort of filled in the gaps for those people. And no, no more, no more, no more. See, this is the Lord of disappointment, regret, sadness. Yeah. So yeah, you're being asked to let go of you holding pain for other people, holding space for them through their difficult times, nurturing them beyond what you were meant to. Now, is it fair to be compassionate and loving and kind to everybody? Of course. Of course, you definitely don't want to not be that, because you're so good at it. You're so loving, you're so encouraging, you're so kind. But you can no longer make your emotions available for in a way that's been overcompensating for other people where they have felt like they are lacking. Everybody has to kind of pull up their bootstraps, okay, and to get in and get real with life. Okay, you can't use your emotional bandwidth to cover for where they're lacking anymore. You've got career goals that are at the forefront for you that are about to pay off, and all of your emotions need to be allocated towards your success. Success is imminent. Success is here. Success is on the horizon. Your emotional bandwidth must be available for that. Trust me when I say everybody actually has themselves. They actually do. And when they can see that somebody else is there, no longer there to overcompensate for them, they will stand up. They will stand up because they don't want to sit in the mire. You're inspiring to them. You're inspiring people to go for what they want. That's the space that's the emotional space that you're holding, is like to see what we're all capable of when we choose ourselves. Do you see what we're all capable of when we choose ourselves? That's your new mantra. Okay, because I'm telling you, you have career success at the forefront for you, and all of your energy must go towards that, because it's going to come in. You're going to see it. You're going to see it this week. You're going to see it like, holy, I cannot bring myself down any lower to try to bring people up. They have to bring themselves up, and they will. They will. I promise you, they will. I remember at the beginning of my healing journey, how I was like I always had myself completely available for everybody in my life, and I was always had my phone in my hand and responding to everybody who needed me ASAP, helping to put out fires constantly, that kind of stuff. And when I knew that I had to understand for the first time in my life what it meant to feel, how to feel, how to process emotions, I had to put my phone down. I had to give space between the moment somebody messaged me with their fire and the time that I responded to them. I had to give myself that. And what I noticed was how many fires other people were able to put out for themselves, and recognizing even more to this day, more and more and more, how it was never ever me that was ever saving anybody in the first place. It was never me that was making their life better. It was always them that were making their life better. Me being available constantly like that was actually a distraction from me taking care of myself. So when I put myself first, guess what? I've become a better and better and better version of myself, which means my relationships have gotten better, which means that I'm saying, hey, I am capable of creating the life that I desire. I'm capable of having what I want. And therefore, because I trust and know myself well enough now, and following my internal call, other people want to do the same. And that's where you're at right now. It's time for you to allow yourself to feel your abundance. It's time for you to feel your career success. It's time for you to feel so proud of yourself that all you do is ooze and radiate joy and love and abundance and capability, confidence from that capability, that others are like, yeah, I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do that. It's more of being an inspiration rather than an overcompensator. Okay. All right, Pisces, you're no longer an overcompensator. You're an inspiration now. All right. I love you so much, and you're doing amazing. I had let everybody know that if you need support on your journey to help clarify your energy, to rebalance you, I have been called to add the link in the description box for those energy sessions. They're extremely powerful to attune your light to the source of who you are and to level up with ease and grace. Also, I do also have personal sessions available as well for tarot reading. So if you need any of that support, I am here for you. If not, you've got this. We actually don't ever really need anybody else. Like I said, we don't need anybody else. We all can do this ourselves, but sometimes it is nice to be able to do it, to hire a professional, to just do the thing, to make it easy for you. Okay. So I love you so much. Again, you got this. And I'm really proud of you. Really, really, really proud of you, Pisces. You've needed this, and you've known you need this. And now this week, you make that total transition. So powerful, powerful level up week.